Welcome to the video for mat050 final review worksheet. This is page 9, the second one for page 9, so couldn't get everything on the first video. So problem 23 and 24. Elvis is going to paint the north and south walls of a room. I'm going to draw a picture of the room as I read. So I'm looking at the room from up above. The north wall is 16 feet. The south wall is 16 feet. And Elvis is going to paint those. The west wall and the east wall are both 12 feet. And Bob is going to paint those. So looking further, I know how much Bob can paint in 5 minutes. I know how much Elvis can paint in 5 minutes. I need to know how much they need to paint. So I need to find the area that Elvis is going to do. And the width of his walls, he's doing 2 walls. So I'm going to multiply the area by 2. The width of the walls is 16 feet. And the height of the walls, I have to read the story to get the height. But the height of his walls are 8 feet tall. So to get the area, I take 16 times 8. And since he's doing 2 walls, I multiply it by 2. And that gives me 2 times 16 times 8, 256 square feet. The area that Bob's going to do, essentially the same idea. He's got 2 walls. The width is 12 though. And his height is 16 feet. So I go back to the calculator. 2 times 12. Oops. Accidentally pushed the divide button. Times 2 times 12 times 16. 384. Square feet. So for every 7 feet, for every 7 square feet, Elvis is going to take 5 minutes. So I need to know how many 7s are there in the area that Elvis is going to do. So I'm going to say 256 divided by 7. And for every one of those 7 square feet, it's going to take 5 minutes. So I'm going to multiply by 5. So 256 divided by 7 times 5, 183 minutes. And for Bob needs to paint 384 square feet. But he can do 9 square feet, so I need to know how many 9s there are in 384. And I multiply that by 5. Because it takes him 5 minutes. For every one of those 9 square feet, takes him 5 minutes. So 384 divided by 9 times 5. 213 minutes. So when I write this, I'm going to say Elvis will finish first because he takes 183 minutes and Bob takes 213 minutes. Pause the video now and take a look at question 24. When you're done with question 24, come back and check your answer. Okay, now that you've looked at question 24, architect is planning a new nature area in the middle of an urban campus. She wants the length to be twice the width. So she's got length and a width, and we know that the length is twice the width. We don't know what they are. Wants to put a 3-foot high retaining wall around the perimeter. There will be 300 total feet of wall installed. Doesn't say square feet of nature area. It says 300 total feet of wall. So that tells me they're looking at the distance around, or the perimeter. How far is it all the way around? And I've got L and W for length and width. You could set this up as two different equations, but we know that the length is twice the width. So I'm going to put 2W and 2W instead of L. So now when I do my perimeter, I'm going to do W plus 2W plus W plus 2W. I can see that's going to be 6W. Tells us we want that to be 300 total feet. So I know 300 equals 6W, and I can divide both sides by 6. Which gives me W equals 50. And if we go back, the question is, how wide will this area be? So it will be 50 feet wide. You need to check because it might have asked for the length, in which case you'd have to say 100. Okay. Thank you very much. Go ahead and check your answers on the next one, page 10, and see if you need to watch that video.